You know, this time of year, we're starting to think about Christmas cactus and maybe other kind of cactus in our collections. And I'm with Heather from Rita Lees Nursery. And Heather, you're going to give us some tips today on how to get our Christmas cactus ready to bloom right for the holiday season.
Yes, so in July or the first part of August, you would like to pinch back this new growth because the new growth is not going to produce any buds this year. Or if you don't like how it is, you can trim it off and just shape the cactus.
Ah, so it's not really long. You want it maybe a little bit more compact.
Sure, if you want to keep
idea.
it round, or if it's getting too long for your stand or something.
Sure, they do get big.
Yes, they do. As you can see, that one has gotten very big. So then you're going to want to start to stress the plant. So in September, you want to stop watering the plant and fertilizing altogether, and start to put it in a cooler location, or if it is sitting outside, you can stick it like in the shade or under a tree just to minimize the light.
And so that's not going to hurt it, because when you say stress, it kind of makes me nervous that I'm going to hurt that plant, but really you need to do that so it sets those flower buds.
You need to do that so that in November or December, whenever your cactus blooms, it will start to reset those buds.
And so when you say cooler temperature, so that's maybe moving it out of a light source, maybe into a cooler part of the house?
Sure, or you can put it outside or in a garage in front of a window. It just needs light, but it can't be like 70 degrees or 80 degrees. It's not going to bloom for you for that year.
Okay. Well, that's really easy. So next year we have to put on our calendar. So in July we want to start trimming it, and then in September we want to change its environment, so a cooler place and not to water it as much.
Yes, with less light.
And less light. And then what about the little cactus? I see you have lots of little cactus here that are in bloom, and so we're not pinching those, right?
No, we are not. I would not suggest that. So mostly that's the same thing, though. You want to stop watering and minimize the fertilization and the water. Put your temperatures, down lower if you can. If they've been sitting outside all summer, start to move them inside in the garage, or if you have a bedroom or something that doesn't get a lot of heat, where you can shut the furnace vent off, and just in front of a window where it will stay cooler. That will get you the blooms that you so desire.
Well, that's pretty easy to do. So it's just a really little bit of planning, and you can get blooms on your Christmas cactus and blooms on some other kind of cactus in your house.
Yes.
Really easy.
Yes.
So if we have more questions about you, where can we find you?
You can find us on Facebook under Rita Lees Nursery.
Well, there you got all the tips there, but if you have any other questions, please go to their Facebook page and contact Heather. Thanks so much.
Thank you.